Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. So, I finally made it to Defiance Bay, and, oof, yeah, I've got a few people that are worse for the wear.
Hello? Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
Okay, got someone. Let's see, Rowan.
Hello.
New in town, eh? You picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers. Mogwins scorch them and they nest in this city like rats. You mark my words, though, us dozens are going to put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? Trying to get folk to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancy? It's the study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The Adirans at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Aguithan times, which is why you'll see Animasters tinkering with old Aguithan artifacts. Half truths all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Trouble is, the Animasters got no idea what half those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing, at least. Tell me about the dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens, except for the training, and the discipline, and the code of honor. And we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. You have any interest in hearing more, stop by Admeth's Den sometimes. The Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there can substrate all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask about the various districts. That'd be a little too much detail for my liking. I mean, it's nice that they have it in here, but yeah. The Goose and Fox. Okay.
Welcome.
Tell me about yourself. How'd you go from religion to taverns? Oh. What answer were you expecting? Lively place. Huh. I can imagine things got interesting. Yeesh. Could I get a room? Let's see. Okay, so I can now get something else started, I'll go... Yeah, I'm going with the barracks. Let's see, just got the dungeons. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. Wow, yeah, that kind of really jumped up there. Barracks, here we go. Okay, and I've got enough. Alright, Durans, anything else to say?
If doubts and curiosity plague you, the cost of troubling me seems to worry you little. Huh.
What kind of truth?
The cost of troubling me.
Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of lost track of which ones I've asked and which ones I haven't. Oh, hang on a second. Oh boy. What's that thing you're spitting? You look like you could use another drink. Something foolish? Oof. Who hit you? Tell me about these new friends. But theft makes people calm and listless. It shouldn't make them violent. Maybe I could go talk to him. I'll take this ring to Pernisk then.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Finding Persak must be important for you to have traveled so... Well, sounds like you've been gone from home a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
That must be exhausting.
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find Persak?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Elitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
What happened to her? Eesh. People often forget what isn't in front of them.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Returning to them is what matters.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
Yes, in fragments. It's strange. Feels like I'm going crazy most of the time. Well, there are parts I like and parts I don't.
Makes me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
Has your village changed much since his time?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. but our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Nice. Sounds like Persac did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
It's too early to tell. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading all of this because, unlike Jiren's, it's not like part of her quest, I don't think. Oof. Oh, hey, that's where the next one is set. Of course, I'm assuming the White March is also down there, too. And one drunk arguing with a stuffed boar, it looks like.
A simple test. That's settled.
Welcome.
Who are all of you? Oh. Sorry, cracking my neck. Feels a fair bit better. Oh, and incidentally, I did actually manage to catch another squirrel last night. Oh, hang on, a dare or something.
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. Said there'd be less of them.
Why do they call themselves the Dozens? Those 12 dear ones stood outside Helget's Citadel waiting for Widewind to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. That's what they called the bomb they blew up Widewind with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills the living god? Guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Margaret, too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. People hide behind symbols so they can't be questioned. The Duke's a responsible man. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they'd have as many members if they called themselves the loudmouth sheepfuckers.
Huh?
Hello.
Seal of Faith. Only usable by priests. Ring of Wizardry.
Hail and well met.
Peregrine. Oh, hey. Unfortunately, yeah, I kind of don't need a damn thing.
Hello.
Boy, that voice does not match that build. What's so special about Sunload? Lost Tain's Reach, Pike, Shatterstar. And the Lady's Hand. Admeth's Den.
This looks like the kind of place we could find allies. For a prize.
Oh boy. What's about to happen here? Another pup come wandering in us. Just know that Bine's Giant Slayers run things around here and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the Giant Slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. Enough jabber, Bine. You gotta do the job or talk about it. Wedding's right. That coin ain't gonna collect itself. See you around, pup. What a pompous ass.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Tell me about the Dozens. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots. Yep.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
Looking for work.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
What do you mean? What do you need done? I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back. Doesn't sound like leaving the Crucible Knights was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. What's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
Why not just go ask for it back?
No. Well, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
I'll see what I can do.
Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
Having a soul lineage read?
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over.
Not sure why it's breaking up.
Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
If generations of Massachusetts traditions are any indication, this Penel probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something.
Keeping quiet.
Greetings.
Let's see what lies this way.
Because I'm listening to it outside and the wind has definitely picked up quite a bit. Alright, back outside. That was rather quick.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
I love some of the banter. I really do.
Hello? Hello?
Ah, Pernisk's house. Alrighty.
Yeah. Hail, traveler.
Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this is my humble abode and place of business. What is your business exactly? Yeah, why not? Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on this VEF, you're not gonna... Get out of my way, or I'll break your sword in half and feed it to you at both ends. As you like. Gods, man. Just trying to warn you off. I mean, seriously, that is a clever threat right there.
Let's go.
How did he get there?
Ready, watch.
Ah, crap. Defensive, defensive, and... Sure.
Yeah.
I knew something there wasn't feeling right. Holy crap. Oh, hey, a fine spear finally. Oop. And a rusty bronze key.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Laying low. Keeping quiet. Nice and slow.
I'll see what I can find.
Yep. Not here to hurt you. Then who was that downstairs? This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. So you're a Svef dealer. But is it worth all this? Losing Canra? Why should I help you? Maybe I can convince him to leave.
Yeah.
Found the man you tied upstairs. The one also claiming to be Pernisk. Maybe we can come to an arrangement. You know what now? Holy shit, that was quick. I mean, holy shit was that quick. peacefully into my dungeon.
Let's go.
There we go. Oh yeah, I did rest, didn't I?
I can do that. That's settled. Let's see what lies this way.
Laying low.
And what does the flame reveal?
Well, you weren't wrong. He's taken care of. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. Gamer sent me here in the first place. Yeah, I'll be upfront with her about, okay, that genuinely wasn't him, so you weren't wrong on that. But he's been dealing Sveth. So you might need to have it. So you are going to need a very long talk with him over that. And make up your own mind as to whether it's worth putting up with, or whether you can maybe talk him out of it where I couldn't. I mean, granted, that'd be the ideal option is...
If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft?
Aw, crap. How's the hand? Turning purple. Might have to cut it off. Oh, I'm disappointed I missed that one.
If doubts and curiosity plague you,
Good day to you.
Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Sveth. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? Actually, right now, he needs help and forgiveness. Unwavering resolve added to inventory. Oh. Let's see. Benevolent 2. Honest 2. Nice. Yeah, cruel and aggressive aren't even on my radar. So I think I picked the right one because I believe Deceptive was against the Wayfinders Pact.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale.
Quaint. That's what I meant to call it.
Nope. You had it right.
Well, let's... honestly, I am curious as to whether that gets updated at all. God damn it, Sveff. +2 intellect. Nice. Let's see. Wow, 19 resolve.
You're from Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over. I'm on the
Dunno.
trail.
Guess that all depends.
Alright, so what's this one? Okay, here we are. I'm assuming these are the archives that Dare was mentioning. I think they are, anyway. Good lord, I am...
I'd wager there are more than a few banned books in here.
Hail and well met.
Looks like a library.
Hail, traveler.
What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. Eesh. What's so special about this scroll? Perception 11.
How do you do?
Okay, so I would need 4, +4 in order to get that. So apparently that was not the records hall. Over to... Oh, pardon me. I'm not sure why I'm yawning this much tonight. Wait, Dalton. Who are you talking to? What troubles you? Tell me about these memories. Now you hear this woman's voice? Uh-oh. Now let's search the catacombs for a sign of Rowena. Well, I guess I've got a bit of a detour.
Laying low.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm not all that interested in reading the background history of every single... Ooh, boy, that's not great. Ooh. Feels that way when I see into the ether. Neither am I. Oh, don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up, so I just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. It doesn't work so far. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirit said. Ah! Almost yanked the headset right off my head.
Brave.
Let's go. Let's go.
Holy shit.
I have.
I bring your end.
Sacre.
Okay, that was blood that was coming out. Took me a few seconds.
Sure.
Light, flame, and sound.
I'll take a look.
Nice and quiet.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Nice and slow.
Slow and silent.
Now this I haven't seen before. And what does the
I seem to recall there being...
light, flame, and sound?
Oh boy.
That's it! Let's go.
Oh, there we go. Oh shit.
Let's go. Attack. Let's go.
I was about to say, it is one per encounter there, right?
My bow's ready.
Let's go. Sacre tu. Let's go. Let's.
Good lord. Looks like another initiate down there, or...
Right.
Or dank spores. Holy shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Orca hood.
I'm on the trail.
Ogren's fire. Nice. I can do that. No good. Let's go. Let's. Sacre tu. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna have to turn in early tonight. And I am just zonked out right now.
Margaren's fire.
I'm not 100% sure why. I was asleep by 2 o'clock last night.
Laying low.
I'll take a look.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Hail, traveler.
what are you doing down here? There are less dangerous places to live as meager a life. You're hiding from something. Or someone. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah. I won't let the knights take you, but I can't just let you go free. But that was, huh.
Margaret's fire.
Kinda didn't
casts
expect
light
that.
in dark places.
Like, at all. Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
You know, there are accounts of watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to, and whom they should duel for past offenses.
I could probably convince people of all kinds of things. Yeah, I should be able to talk with them again.
If doubts and curiosity
Should.
plague you, you're skinny. I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Crap.
Sure.
Track to Wotica. At least I'm reasonably sure it is.
Hello?
Let's go. Let's go.
Dead on!
Let's sit.
Roll up 10! Worthy one fool.
May as well just run along here to make sure. Should have asked about Rowena first. Well, a bit late for that now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keeping quiet.
Temple of Wotica. Wait, already?
Dead on!
Following your lead.
That's it.
Dead on!
Let's go.
Roll up.
Let's go. Let's go.
go.
Steady does it. And what does the flame mean?
I could easily have seen it being, like, just one of those skulls in there. Just one.
Laying low.
What kind of axe was that? Alright, just a regular battle axe.
Now this I haven't seen before.
Uh-huh. What's this? Who disturbs Headleg's work? What are you doing down here? Research. A hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. If there's nothing else, be on your way. What are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects. Sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but they serve for amusement. You are Helig? Dalton sent me to for Rowena. Ooh. That old fool is still alive. I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was so very long ago. You may want to get that looked at. What, this? A long story. I was one of the first animancers in the Deerwood. Practiced necromancy too, which is what put Dalton and his North Watch Rangers on my trail. What can you tell me about Dalton? Only that it's a miracle, or a joke, of the gods that he's still alive. The only thing he loved more than his fetching lieutenant was the idea of his own legend. He claims to hear her voice. Oh, I'm sure. She never did know when to hold her tongue. I'll make a deal with you. I can help you find Rowena, but I need you to visit an animancer named Boadrid first. What if I just beat the secret out of you? You could try, but then you'll just end up dead. No bargain. I'll find Rowena without you. Oh. Who are you? Okay, this is new, because I don't recall having gotten this one before. Ooh. Dalton sent me to find you. What do you want? Farewell. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun conversation. I'm hoping I can take it to him. And then tell him from, like, what my interpretation is, namely that she wants to die. Or she wants her soul to be freed. Oh, glad I didn't do any deal with him.
There.
Keeping an eye out.
Damn it.
Just get quiet.
Ow!
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I mean, fucking ow! Alright, heading back up, because Temple of Vodica... Well, for one thing, wrench shoulder, -2 might. So not too bad. Holy shit. Alright, I'll go talk to Dalton and hopefully be able to tell him, yeah, she wants to be released. It sucks, but... At the same time, at least you can rest easy knowing that you did it.
Gods keep you.
Yes, but not as you expected. Rowena used to wear this. Where did you get it? From Helig, who's kept her soul trapped inside it for decades. It's time to set her free. Oh, please! After searching for her for so long. Perhaps she found you so that now you could finally say goodbye. Oh. And I got a club. And moderate reputation gain with the Bay. Ooh. Okay, that might actually be a good one for... Let's see. Whispers of Yenwood, 8 of 14. Actually, 0 of 14. And it requires level 16. Well, yay. And honestly, I think that's it for the time being, as, I mean, you've heard me. I've been yawning throughout half the session. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you probably tomorrow for another game. Oh, hang on. Okay. But anyway, have a nice night.